Here's Johnny.
Welcome to my nightmare.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Let me play with this, Daddy.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Fear Freaks Podcast. My name's Braden.
I'm Destiny.
And we are the Fear Freaks. You know, I'm convinced that it almost takes a minute for everything to load, like when we're getting ready to start the show, because I click go live and it like says, you've got 0 viewers in here. Nobody is watching you, so you're talking to yourselves. But I see people in the chat, but yet it still says 0 viewers. I'm like, well, what the fuck? What's going on? You know, people. I mean, the show's been on for like almost an entire year, which is absolutely crazy to think. Almost a year. Like, I mean, Destiny and I have not killed each other yet. It's funny because around like the end of December last year, you remember when I was like, it's funny because we're going to be on like 300 episodes at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And then here we are clocking in at episode number 33. So,
well, that's just because you can't do math. That's, you know, that's not our fault. That's your fault.
That's nobody else's fault but mine. Like, and the fact that I said that on stream is absolutely crazy. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that episode exists on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff right now too. Like, god damn, what a mess that is. But anyway, guys, if you guys are new viewers tonight, welcome to the show. If you guys are listening to us in the future, if you guys are watching us in the future, welcome. You know, we are on Spotify and iTunes, so if you guys miss an episode and you guys would rather listen, you know, once it's posted tomorrow, then you guys can do that as well. So new episodes come out every week on Spotify and iTunes, and then we're live once a week. So if you guys catch us live, then you guys catch the most fun, like with our audience and everything like that. We love being here. So, but we do have a new segment, guys, that we are going to start. What the hell was that face? What was that face for? When I said no, that looked like you were like, I don't know. I'm just kind of here just for the shits and giggles, and you know.
That's not true. I love
honestly,
being here.
That looked like an absolutely horrible face. You were just like, yeah, okay, whatever. But anyway, let's get into this new segment. So we got a new segment we're starting each week. Don't look at me like that either. Like that, like your face is just bothering me tonight. Like, it's just your reactions are just really irking me. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding, everyone. Kidding. You know, y'all. So those new viewers are like, God damn, like, who the fuck is this man? Who the hell does he think he is? But the new segment is Destiny. What is in your world of horror this week? What's going on with you within the world of horror?
Yesterday, I watched The Black Phone, finally. First time watch.
It is about time, man. What did you think of that?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4 out of 5. Talk was great, but I mean, I don't have to tell you that. I really enjoyed it. There was some weird effect moments, but you know, besides that, I was like, oh, that's a little silly. But besides that, I did really enjoy it. I thought all the performances around, you know, for the most part, were pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, The Black Phone is definitely going to make it as one of my, I'd say, top best horror movies of the year at the end of the year. I mean, there's been a lot of like, I feel like every horror movie I've seen this year has actually been pretty consistent with like some really like just some good elements to it. At least everyone that I've seen. You know, like I don't like you watch Shudder frequently. I don't really watch Shudder, I'd say, as frequently as you do. Like, you know, I know that there are a lot of people in the horror communities on Facebook that what do you call it, that watch like The Last Drive-In on Shudder and all that. Like, see, I don't like watch like any of that. So it's like you're more involved and versed in that than I am. I'm trying to get more versed into it, but you know, maybe once my crazy schedule kind of settles down a little bit, I'll do it. But I pretty much see a lot of the big theatrical releases and everything I've seen in the theaters this year. I'd say that I've kind of walked out of and I've actually had a pretty decent time, and The Black Phone is no exception. So I'm glad to know that that you really like that as well. But do you want to tell everybody, because I know you're going to be thinking about it the whole stream, then you can kind of put it like in the back of your mind. Do you want to tell everybody what the hell you ordered? Like, you know, like obviously people, Stranger Things has been one of Destiny's favorite things all year. It's been like huge this entire year. And honestly, we were just talking like during our pre-show. I truly think that this is like the biggest that Stranger Things has ever been after this season. Like, it's absolutely crazy. It's like people, I think, were posting it. Like, people on Instagram that I've never seen even hear talk about it are now posting that they're watching, like, they're in season 3 right now. I'm like, you guys are just now watching this? Like, what the fuck? But they probably see so much shit on TikTok right now, and they're like, well, better start catching up because season 5 is brewing and it's coming. By the way, yeah, this past week, the writers got in and started writing season 5, or meetings have started. They didn't start writing, but they're conducting meetings and it's funny because they posted the day 1 thing and they were like, what do you want to see in season 5? And everyone was like, Eddie. So I'm going to let that transition into what you got. What did you get this week?
Okay, so yesterday I bought an autograph from Joseph Quinn, and I'm really excited. I spent a good amount of money on it, but
you don't have to say how much you spent, but
it was a good amount, and I was like, damn, wasn't expecting to spend that much just on a fucking whim. But he had done another one last month, I think, and I missed it because it sold out, and I was really fucking upset. I almost cried, and I was like, wow. So Mia sent me the one yesterday because he's going to a convention in Canada, and that's where he'll be doing like the signings. So I have to get it shipped from Canada. So like, I just wanted to come in and be good. So I'm trying to pretend that I didn't do it till it's here, but my name is going to be on it.
But it's happened, and when she gets it, I am sure she's going to be showing it off on the show. So, she will be showing that off. I told her it's going to be her most prized possession. And like, that's just super awesome for you. I'm happy for you. You're just like getting a lot of Eddie collectibles right now, it seems like. So
I am.
You're really making your way into collecting a lot of Stranger Things merchandise, I should say. But that's awesome. What else you got in your world of horror this week?
I mean, I think that's really it. I didn't really watch too much stuff this week. And besides another thing that I can't say yet, that I bought, again, a bunch of stuff for, also Stranger Things related. But besides that, I really haven't, gone too crazy.
Yeah. Besides
a lot of stuff.
Well, that's good. Hey, that's a solid week if you ask me. It's still some exciting and memorable stuff for at least the week, Before I get into mine, I want to say hi to everybody. Lamontre, what is going on? He said, what's up? I hope my favorite 2 people are doing good today. Thank you so much, Lamontre. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. I hope that you're doing well today, my friend, as well. The Devil's Eyes is watching us. Loving the YouTube image that you got of the Michael Myers. I think that's the Halloween 2 bloody mask and everything. I'm doing well. Hope you are as well, man. Good Real, what up? Jared, how you doing? Ashton, welcome in. Men-elect, how's it going? I feel like I'm like, if anyone has ever seen that Robot Chicken episode, like when the Emperor from it's like a Star Wars episode, and the Emperor is like, Stormtrooper. I'm like just going down the line, just kind of like that. Like Stormtrooper, like Aaron, what's going on? How you doing? Byron, what is going on? Welcome in. Zen House, he says Braden has no business rocking a shirt that badass. It's the Mandalorian from Star Wars.
Oh.
So, and Good Real says that they agree. I also believe I saw Denise in here. Denise, I'm trying to find your comment, but I did see you. Welcome in. I saw someone else said hi to you. Mike Johnston is in the house. I believe that's everyone right now, and welcome to everyone that is going to be joining us throughout the night. But so mine, I ordered Signs. I got the Signs Blu-ray after I posted the image last week that it was Signs turned 20 years old last year, which was like a big deal for me because it's one of the first movies that genuinely gave me the absolute creeps. And it really scared my friends and I too a lot, like growing up. And I do think, and I know last week I talked on my personal live stream saying that, it's my favorite Alien movie ever. And like I saw some people commenting on social media when I posted that saying even more than Alien or Aliens. And I was like, yeah, this is my personal favorite. I mean, I just love it, and I have a big history with it. It's one of the reasons why I love movies as much as I do. Like one of the first modern movies that really got me into it, and I absolutely love. I love the movie. So I was like, you know what, fuck, I don't own it. Or I used to have it on DVD, but then like when my family moved to Arizona in 2020, it was like we packed up all these DVDs and we got rid of so many of them. But I knew I was going to upgrade it to like a Blu-ray and like eventually. So I was like, you know what? I saw it on Amazon $10 for a Blu-ray. I was like, fuck, like that's $10. And I also sent Brettman a copy as well because he had not seen it. And I was like, I need to share this movie with you. He shared You're Next with me earlier this year. So I was like, you know what? I feel like it's $10. I feel like You're Next was like around the same price too. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to treat you to this. This is worthy of being in your Blu-ray collection. So he messaged me saying that he enjoyed it very much, which makes me very happy. And he did actually say that there are genuinely some scenes that actually also gave him the creeps because there are definitely some scenes in the movie that just like gets you. Like, you know, my hairs on my arm genuinely stand up every time I think of the alien birthday party scene all the time. It just genuinely gets me. So excited I finally have that in my Blu-ray collection. So it's all boxed up right now, you know, with the move up and coming. But that's another thing that's in my world of horror this week. Moving fucking sucks. So, you know, just packing up to get ready to venture across country to Arizona. Happy to say that it does not affect any sort of Fear Freaks episodes. You know, I think we made sure of that last week when we were trying to schedule everything. And then what else? Prey came out on Friday. I watched Prey on Friday night with my buddy. Fantastic movie. Brettman and I talked a little bit about that last night on BAT Live. Did you watch Prey or no?
No, not yet.
Very, very entertaining movie. Not going to spoil anything, but it's worthy of watching. Anybody that has not seen Prey, highly recommend it. Again, this isn't to get into, you know, any sort of spoilers or anything, but definitely check that out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Yeah. Now we just sit here for an hour and just stare at everybody like throughout the comments because this is just a chill session. Do you guys like okay, what do you think of the new thumbnail layout, Destiny? Like, you know, because I feel like I thought you would appreciate it because you're no longer like I'm no longer behind you or you're no longer behind me. But I was like, what if like we both are just like the center, like we're on the sides of the thumbnail and we're both just gigantic, you know? Like,
Perfect. I think I remember it when you first sent me the thumbnail for like the show and you were in front. I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, Destiny's like, okay, tell me that this is going to be your show without telling me that this
Literally,
is going to be your
I get it. It's on your channel and it was your idea and you do all the work. But like, why am I in the back?
Yeah, actually, the initial like reaction, I think the initial one was like you were like in the little tiny corner. It was just like your little, your little head like right up there, and you're like, what am I, a fucking ant? Like,
no, literally, like, hello. Fuck.
Like I thought that we were.
Oh my god,
both
you think I'm that
small?
No.
I do know that you're shorter than me. I do know that, but you know,
it's a given.
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe you actually meet me and maybe I'm not as tall as you think that I am. Like maybe I'm actually shorter than you.
Or maybe I've been lying this whole time and I'm actually 6'4".
Maybe. Like that would honestly be kind of crazy. Like I'd like look up at you and I'd be like, well, fuck. I'm like, you know what? I just want to redact every horrible thing I've said to you off air. Like, you know, so because like you can just pick up your fucking foot and you're just gonna stomp on me right here. So I apologize for that.
Imagine. No, unfortunately, I am small.
Unfortunately, I saw the video that you sent me of you whack-a-moling a little kid with a basketball at a party that you were at, and I can confirm that you are indeed very short. So
and that kid was in like first grade, and I was like,
literally,
stop.
I mean, it's one of the funniest videos I've ever been sent in my entire life.
I
like,
forgot about that.
You're just genuinely having a good time. You're having a good time. You're shooting some hoops, and I get it. You know, like you're not dressed athletically at all. You're in like summer shorts,
like a skirt.
Like a skirt, flip flops, and a fucking black tank top. And literally, you just shoot this thing. very coordinatingly, by the way. Like, I mean, like you should play professional basketball.
I did play in junior high. Thank you for noticing.
Did you actually?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
I was a 2. I think a 2. Yeah, I was the one that stood in the back because I could, make those 3-pointers.
Okay. Well, there you go. But unfortunately, this one was an air ball, and it
was
fucking
hit a kid in the
literally hit this kid right in the head. I'm so mad. It's also like one of those videos that you'd like see on like TikTok or something.
Yeah.
To like where it's like the good, it like cuts off like right at the good parts. Like theater of the mind. It's like, well, what followed that? Like you could see what followed that. Like the kid probably started crying.
Yeah.
Probably fell over. But you hear the thud, and then you see the reaction in the video.
Don't I turn around? I'm like,
yeah, like in the video, literally just fucking cuts, and that's it. It's like the director of a movie is just like, cut, hold on, everyone, stop. We gotta check on this kid.
I forgot about that.
I mean, I don't even know how this got brought up, but fucking hilarious. Like,
I'm gonna have to watch that again when this ends.
Seriously, what a video. Denise, there you are, says that I can't wait for My Special Boy. I want to hurry up and watch it. And yeah, happy birthday to Chad Sumner himself, man that plays Jason Voorhees in the upcoming My Special Boy movie. Who's going to get that ass whooping more? Is it going to be me or is it going to be freaking Chad? That's a question I have for the audience tonight. Who do y'all think is going to get that ass whooping? Am I going to fucking give it to Jason or is he going to fucking just give it to me? Am I just going to be taking what Jason's giving me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
no, yeah.
It's meant to sound like that. It's meant to sound like that. So
where is Chad? I can't sing him happy birthday.
I don't know. He liked the image that we were going live tonight. So the fact that he is not here is absolutely insane. So
I'm appalled.
Hanky here says that I watched Spaceballs first, and Star Wars was always just unfunny Spaceballs to me. That would be interesting if you see Spaceballs before you see Star Wars. Destiny, do you know what Spaceballs is?
No.
It's like make fun of like Star Wars type of movie. It's like a spoof version of Star Wars.
Oh.
It is kind of funny. Gosh, I haven't seen that movie in fucking years. Like it's crazy. Here's a question from Aaron. Braden and Destiny, do you have a 4K player? Halloween 4 looks absolutely amazing on 4K.
No, I don't.
I do. I got my Xbox Series X that plays 4K.
Wait,
so.
What all Xboxes play 4K?
I'm pretty sure the one plays 4K. Well, what version of the one does Bailey have?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you just checking. If you look on the back of it, it'll probably say 4K or whatever.
Okay. He doesn't even use it anymore, so I can have it.
Yeah, you can. Then, Destiny, I was talking to Brett last night on the stream, and I'm trying where I'm trying to gear next year going a little bit is like doing some gaming streams on the channel, like horror games. So if you like, we can do some of our episodes could actually be Fear Freaks gaming, and we can game together, and we can do like Friday the 13th. And they actually have a really cool, whenever you get a computer, if you get a PC, you could download they have a Halloween game that you can download for PC only. And you can like play and you go around. It's like, and you like run into Michael Myers and you have to run from him. It's kind of like Friday the 13th, I think. And then sometime next year, we also have Texas Chainsaw. So I have seen some people say, like, I did a poll like about a year ago now. And the fact that I still haven't started it is just because I don't know how to get it to stream on YouTube. It used to be easy enough on my Xbox One. Like Destiny, I think that you actually could, if you wanted to, you can just go onto the Xbox, plug in your headset and just stream on YouTube, because that's like how that's set up. I tried to do it on my Series X, and there's a whole new process that you have to fucking go. It's very annoying. So, but if you're down to do some gaming streams, we can do some fun gaming stuff on
that would be pretty fun.
Let's see here. Mike Johnston, Braden and Destiny, do you two think Halloween Ends will perform better critically than Halloween Kills. Really interested to hear your thoughts or instincts on that. Destiny, what do you think? Do you think it's going to do better critically or not better critically?
I think it's going to do better critically because I think Halloween Kills overall was a little bit of a mess. But, it's in between the start and the end to a storyline. So they're kind of just filling in stuff until we get to the very end. So I feel like hopefully with the end, it's maybe, more, which it seems like it's going to be more focused. Like it's not going to be all over the place. And from that little trailer we got, it looks very much like original Halloween in the way it's shot. And a lot of the scenes look like, just from the original. But I think overall, people will probably appreciate that more.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to do better. I think it'll probably do better. I think Halloween Kills was just a mess. So
yeah. I mean, I too think it's going to perform better. I do remember when Halloween 2018 came out. I mean, it got fucking rave reviews across the board. Like, I mean, people were fucking praising it. They were like, "This is it. This is the best Halloween sequel." And I was talking to my mom one night about it. I was like, "No, Mom, seriously, it says it's the best Halloween sequel." And to which her response was, "Braden, it's literally not hard to make a better Halloween sequel than to most of the movies." And I was like, well, you're right." So
wow.
Also, you guys got to think, my mom's not a big slasher fan. I think I've commented on that numerous times on the show that anytime she watches something, she will watch it critically just because, and it's very annoying. But I remember when that came out, that definitely got some really, really good reviews, and then Halloween Kills didn't, and I think that this is going to perform better critically, in my opinion, being that they stuck the landing. So, but again, I also don't really listen to critics because there are a lot of things that critics watch that they don't fucking like that I really like. So, I mostly pay attention to the audience score, because critics, sometimes critics get paid off. There's a lot of shit that, I don't know, there's a long history with all that shit. So, yeah, let's see here. Good Real thinks that I'm gonna get whooped in My Special Boy. Thinks that I'm gonna just take that ass whooping, like I'm just cool with it or some shit. What do you think, Destiny? I'm curious. You're really silent over there right now.
How tall are you?
You don't think I can take Jason? I'm 5'9".
You're 5'9"?
Yeah.
How tall is Chad?
6'2", 6'3".
I mean, come on.
I mean, your face just says it all. Your face just screams that it's gonna be me. So obviously you're just it's Team Braden. But Denise here says, I think Jason might take the win for this one. Sorry, Braden. No, I mean, everyone's faces right now is seeming to go with Team Jason. I'm going to post that on social media. It's going to be that's going to be what I do to get people hyped for the movie. I'm going to be like, Team Braden or Team Jason, whose fucking team are you on? And you better say me or you're getting blocked.
I mean, look, if I had to fight either you or Chad, I'm fighting you. You know what I mean?
No matter what, you're losing 100% of the time. So
I could still lose, but I'd rather fight you than Chad.
Okay, that's fair. But Chad's just a big softy, in
Definitely.
real life. He is. Michael Joe, what's going on, man? Welcome in. How's it going?
Hi.
Hope you guys, it's a solo person. It could be two, but whoever is on the other end of that, I hope that you are doing well. So that is what I will say. Let's see here. Aaron Click, I still play some DVDs, so I don't interpret that question as snooty. Nothing wrong with the DVD. Was there a DVD question in here? I mean, DVD is still... I fucking own DVDs, so,
Most of my collection is DVDs.
Yeah.
I have so many DVDs and so many, VHS tapes, but then I probably have maybe 20 Blu-rays, but everything else, it's DVDs.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to get most of my collection right now is Blu-ray, And it's funny. I'm getting up to that like moment. I'm kind of like proud of it too. I'm getting up to like that point in time again to like where someone will ask me like, Braden, do you have this movie or have you seen this movie? And I'm like, yeah, I actually own it or
Yeah,
I've
I
seen it,
haven't.
you know. Like, and I love that, you know, because like I have been known my whole life as like someone to come up to if they need movie recommendations, and I'm like, okay, well, let me tell you, because now I'm all caught up with the world of cinema again, you know.
Now that I'm all caught, that's like people at work. I'm like, oh, have you seen this? They're like, no. I'm like, oh, well, I have it. Like, if you want to borrow it, because there's
Yeah,
a few friends at work. I trust them. Oh, my movies. Like, if they haven't seen it,
yeah, I mean, I'll say that normally, like, if it's like people, if it's like work colleagues, like I actually like write down their names. So like I'm like, okay, this is the date that I gave out this DVD or Blu-ray, and if I don't get it back in like a week, I'm just gonna assume that they're not gonna watch it. So I'm just like, you know what? Maybe you should just give it back to me. Okay? He's like, no, I'm gonna watch
maybe.
it tonight. No, the fuck, you're not. Give it back, or you better watch it tonight and have it back tomorrow. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Um. Ashton says Dead by Daylight is a fun horror game. I know it is. I like Dead by Daylight. And I know that they started the Sadako thing. Like they did like the Ring. Like there was a really cool promotional thing of Sadako like crawling out of the well. And it was like, it looked really cool. I haven't played that yet. But I do have Dead by Daylight on my Xbox. And I mean, I definitely want to play that a little bit because, you know, you've got some pretty cool characters that you can play as. You can actually play as Michael Myers in that. I see a lot of like that's honestly I thought Dead by Daylight was the Halloween game for the longest time. Cuz like I just saw people playing as Michael Myers and then I'm like, "Oh, you have to get up to a certain level and then you have to buy him." I'm just like, that's fucking it's money well spent, but I mean, I'd rather play as Michael Myers in like Fortnite if they got like an the emote is the fucking dance or whatever that you can do. Like,
Yeah.
but I'd rather play as Michael Myers in like Fortnite. Like Fortnite's been getting a lot of characters lately.
They got
Yeah,
Stranger Things ones.
they do. They've got Stranger Things ones. They've got I was talking to my buddy Missile while we were watching Prey on Friday, and I was like, dude, a Predator one would be fucking badass. Like if they got like a Predator one, oh, I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
That would
Like
be cool.
my buddies and I right now are currently going through who gets what Marvel character on it. Like so we all like our squad is all just like a Marvel theme. My one buddy got Ghost Rider. I think I don't know if my other buddy got Thanos yet, but if he didn't get Thanos, I'm getting Thanos because I mean, it just looks cool, you know. Like I don't know. You said you played Fortnite a couple times, right?
Oh yeah, I like Fortnite a lot.
Yeah, Fortnite. It's fun. I mean, just shitting on those kids, like it's fucking. I can't really say that. Like, can you imagine just like someone just enters the stream right now, just shitting on those kids, and they're like, excuse the fuck out of me. What did you just say? Like, this.
But whenever I do play Fortnite, I always do Team Rumble because I'm still not that good.
You do Team Rumble?
Yeah, because I have more fun with Team Rumble.
I don't even know what Team Rumble is. I normally
it's like you spawn in and then when you die you come back. And it goes on until like you've reached a certain amount of like people. But I like Team Rumble. And I'm a good sniper.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You can be a valuable asset to the team. I'm going to let the guys know. We'll chat. I'm going to be like, hey, I think we're going to bring Destiny on board and we're going to see what you got. We're going to give you a trial run and see what you got. All right. How's that sound?
Perfect.
All right, cool. Good Real says that Braden, it's time to let Destiny talk about you know what. There's only one piece of news this week that I'm shocked that you haven't brought up yet, Destiny. There's one piece of news.
The Strangers is getting 3 new sequels.
Yeah, not 1, but 3. What the
3.
fuck are they going to do with 3 sequels to The Strangers is my question.
Yeah, because, I mean, I feel like it can go in, like, a way that in a deleted scene, the man in the mask is still alive. And so either it can be just like him or he could have recruited 2 new girls. So we could still get all 3 strangers back. They could just be 2 different people. I would love to see a direct like follow up to Pray at Night. But I think it would be really cool if we can get a movie with Bailey Madison, Lucas Pullman, and Liv Tyler. I think that would be really cool to have them all come together. I think that would just be
That'd be
pretty
kind of
fun.
cool. I mean, like, we've got 3 movies, so it seems like now they haven't announced. I didn't really read the article too in depth. I just kind of like read the headline, like with the news saying that we're getting 3 new movies. Now I don't know if like this is going to be like a trilogy, if this is going to be like maybe all sequels to Prey at Night, like, you know, if they're going to kind of continue that. But yeah, to kind of get all of them involved, like from the 2 movies, like that would be really cool, you know, to kind of see what like how they might be able to go about that.
Yeah, and even if they wanted to, they can do like a prequel to the first one.
Oh
Because,
yeah,
like,
like with the people as to how they became them.
yeah, that'd be cool. Or just like it's just like another attack. And you know, with like each movie, I mean, there's only been 2, but the first one feels much more of like a 70s like atmospheric setting, and then Pray at Night is much more of like an 80s slasher. It would be cool to like make a prequel kind of 60s like, even though it doesn't have to be set in the 60s, but it has like the aesthetic of like the 60s, just because that's how it's kind of been with the movies. I always said it would be cool to get a 3rd one and it feel like 90s to keep it going. I would just like that, to kind of keep that decade kind of feel for the movies. I think that would be pretty fun.
I mean, honestly, to start, like, because it said that it's getting 3 new sequels, but maybe to start with a prequel and then maybe do 2 sequels, or maybe if you want to do a sequel first and then maybe do a prequel and then like maybe like, I don't know, like kind of change it up a little bit, maybe like test it out. And I feel like that all of them can be well done. I maybe feel like that if they did go the route like with the strangers, like from the first movie, because like I love that answer, like at the end, like when she's like, "Why are you doing this?" And it's like, because we can.
Because you were home.
Oh, because you were home. Whatever. It
because we can.
Wasn't one of them because we can? What was the second one? What did they say in the second one? Because it's fun
Why
or
not?
something? Or why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, sorry. You know, because you were home. So, you know, but like maybe that is terrifying. But like, I think that, like maybe understanding the 3, like maybe they're all psychos in their own right. And then like maybe something occurs to like where they all get I don't fucking know. I'd have to like really sit down and think of like a story concept for that.
I don't know, because like I think what makes them so scary is like they're just doing this because like you said, because they can. That is why they're doing this, just because they want to. So like I don't want to know too much about them, because I feel like that's all we need, is like they're just doing this because you are at the wrong place at the wrong time and now you're gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them unmasked unless it is like towards the end, how they do in like Pray at Night. You see Dollface's face, and like I was fine with that because she was about to die anyways. But I don't want to see them like being like not normal, but like, you know, out in like the real world. And I think that would kind of take away from like the mystery of it all.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to go too far in depth as to like who they were before this, but I don't know, because how are they going to make 3 sequels and it not feel like stale?
Yeah.
Especially because it'll seem like they'll come out pretty like close together, or else they wouldn't have announced like 3.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Or like if we saw the 3 surviving characters hunt them down, I'd be game for that. I think that would be pretty cool.
That actually would be kind of cool. Like
attack.
like maybe if they like set that up in the first movie, like maybe like these strangers are out again, or like maybe there are attacks somewhere going on, and then maybe like, you know, these characters that have already gone through this are actually kind of paying attention to it and like on a hunt for them secretly as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, like it's just not one. If this was like one sequel, like it'd be like, okay, like this could actually be like a really cool idea. But we've got 3 movies to spread across, and you know, I don't know how they're gonna do it. I genuinely don't know how they're gonna do it.
So maybe like for the 3rd one, it just be like another at random thing, and then in the 4th one, the events of what happened in the third movie take place, you know, and they're like, it happened again. And it's three of the people wearing the same mask, and then they come together because another attack had happened. And then if there's any survivors from that, they also join.
Yeah, I mean that definitely would be. I mean, I definitely think that it's going to be an interesting, couple of movies. That is for damn sure. So I'm curious to see where they are going to take it. Aaron, he says that Jason's going to destroy me. That's
Naturally.
naturally it's to be expected. So Carlitos, what's up? What's up? How's it going? Oh, he says JK, what's up, everyone? Oh, he was saying that I'm 5'8.5", like, because I said I was 5'9". It's like 5'8.5". I'm 5'9". My doctor told me so, like 2 years ago. I could have shrunk. Who the fuck knows? Like, I mean,
Maybe.
That's how it happens with age. But I don't think I'm like at the I don't think I'm at the age where I should be shrinking. Like, Michael Joe, thank you so much. Team Braden. Yeah, let's go. We got one in here. We got one of them in here. So, Robert Long, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. Let's let's see here. Michael, have you seen the movie Hannibal 2001? I have. It's been a long time since I've seen it though. The one I actually saw most recently was Silence of the Lambs, and I love Silence of the Lambs. It's one of the and I love also how Stranger Things season 4 had a big callback to Silence of the Lambs, like with that whole scene and everything. The whole Victor is it Creel or Creel? Creel, yeah, Victor Creel. That whole scene with Robert Englund was very Silence of the Lammy. It's been a long time though since I've seen Hannibal 2001, which I know is a sequel to Silence of the Lambs, for a fact. Do you think the Predator got his the shield idea from Black Panther? I don't think so. I don't. I feel like that would be a technology that that he would develop. It was cool though. It was really cool, and I don't want to get too far into that because Destiny hasn't seen that, so don't want to talk about that too much. She's like, well, now I know. Big spoiler that he has a shield. That he.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's in the trailer. Have you seen the trailer for it?
No.
Oh, really? You haven't seen the trailer?
No, I haven't.
I did say that kind of like, oh, really? You haven't seen that? You haven't seen the Prey trailer, Destiny? What the fuck? Brandon, what's going on? Hey, Braden Destiny in chat. How are you? Braden and Destiny, this is from the Devil's Eyes. What would you think of a Halloween film set in the 1800s or the 50s? Would it be good like the other Halloween films, or do you think it would be worse?
Not in the 1800s.
Not in the 1800s?
No.
1800s?
No. The 50s? Yeah. I think that would probably work. But
I'm not going to say I don't foresee this happening in the 1800s.
Absolutely not.
I got to go along with that. Like, I could see like anything from like, because Halloween, like the franchise now tells us it began with Michael Myers. Michael Myers is 6 years old when he kills his sister. Now, like, unless they were going to do something like what Halloween 3 did, where they were trying to go an anthology route, I mean, maybe they could do sooner than 1963. Like, but also what Halloween 3 told us was when it came out in 1982 was that it was technically the first of what was to come, like, with the anthology series heading from there. Like every year was supposed to be a new Halloween movie telling a different story that revolves around the holiday. Like they started out with a witch, like with witchcraft, which was awesome, but and then it was like I don't know where they were going to go after that, but I mean, maybe if they did something along that line, they can do anything earlier. But I feel like if like the one movie that kind of already touched base on even though it was more modern on like a young Michael Myers, was Rob Zombie's Halloween movies. You know, like when he was a kid and he had a bad childhood. Now they could do that like from like the 50s if they want to do, like, it's like what, 6 years old, 63, I think that's 58 is when Michael was born or something like that. So maybe starting from there and showcasing his childhood. Or is that 5? Is 58 5? It might be 57. I think it's 57. 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 57. So 1950. Like, I do that sometimes. You know. Destiny, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Maybe if they wanted to do something that wasn't Halloween, but like you said, something like Season of the Witch for the 1800s, that could work. If they're just doing like spooky Halloween stuff and it's not Michael Myers Halloween.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Halloween is so set in like the 70s that it would be hard to picture it being like in the 50s, just because when I think Halloween, I think of the 70s. Even if it's not a 70s movie, I get like the 70s fall vibes.
Yeah.
So it definitely be different. It would be different.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want anything earlier though. But
Yeah.
I think the 50s could probably work if they wanted it to.
Yeah, I do think anything earlier like would be a little bit weird, but yeah, anything the 50s on, I'd say that'd be all right. Good Real, thank you so much for the super chat. Just want to say thanks again, Braden, for the Signs Blu-ray. Had a great time with it. Wish Destiny bought me something cool. ... Kidding, she's awesome. Dang, you're getting called out. You are.
Give me all the stuff I've gotten you.
Yeah, just start listing them. I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple of different things. So, you know, Blu-ray Addict asks, by the way, Blu-ray Addict, welcome in. I don't think I've ever seen you in here, so welcome as a new viewer. Ever watched the film Wild Things? I have not. I've never seen it.
I have this
What
year. It's with Nev Campbell and Denise Richards and is it Matt Damon? I don't think it's Matt Damon. Oh, it might be Matt Damon. He was also in The Outsiders. It's a fucking crazy movie. It's like a thriller sort of movie. It's just insane. You just have to watch it.
Ooh, I'll have to check. Is it streaming on anything right now? Let's look.
Maybe Netflix. I know it was.
I literally love how I sit here and I always ask you these questions. Like, you're going to know this. Like, when I have a fucking computer right here, like, you know, that I can.
Did I not just say Netflix?
You did. No, you did. Wrong. Watch now with the Hulu premium subscription.
Well, then they took it off because it was on Netflix.
Nope, you got it wrong. If this was a trivia question, I'm sorry. Is Hulu Netflix? No, the fuck it's not. So
it was literally on Netflix a couple months ago because my friend was watching it the same time I was watching it, and she was watching it on Netflix.
It says what, like, because sometimes like IMDb will like click in on, like, if you click in on that, it'll like say like where to watch it. It says watch on Showtime, so you could watch it on Showtime also. Interesting. I'll have to add that to my list of things to do to check out. Oh, here we go. Here's Chad. Here's Chad. Resurrection watch along. Oh God. I think that we should do a drink along to Resurrection if we're going to be doing that.
I don't know if I can do any more drink alongs, dude.
Well, because what we did, okay, the Halloween Kills one, like that was a bitch to get through. I mean, like, so anybody that's new to the show, like, we do occasional drink alongs, like where we'll watch a movie and we'll make a list of things that we have to drink to that occurs in the movie. And so far this year, we did one with Halloween Kills. And we did one with Scream. And I mean, both of them, I'm pretty sure Destiny has ended up almost damn near on the floor during the stream, like passed out. Cause
that's the thing. Like, I was definitely drunker the first one, but the second one, it just destroyed my stomach immediately. I think I could do one because I found a new drink that I do like drinking. And like one night, we were doing one of our FaceTime calls, and I drank 4 of them, and I didn't feel drunk. I felt good. I wasn't like, whoa, I need to sit down. Like, I felt fine. So I think if we were to, I would definitely get those. Mm-hmm. I just don't think I can drink carbonated like, because I was drinking Trulies, and I had 3 different flavors and jalapeno chips.
Yeah, I can see
Not
that.
a good
I can
mix.
see that being a very bad burping experience because, like, you're just sitting there and you're like, ugh. And then like
There
that.
was no burping.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Immediate throw up.
Okay, sorry.
I think there's a part of the stream you can see it hit me too. I was like sitting there. I was like, oh God. Like my body got really hot. I was like, I'm going to throw up.
Yeah,
I will throw
you're
up right
sitting
now.
there, you're smiling, you're having a good time, and then you're just like,
That's what always happens.
you just
Vibing,
start dozing off into
and it's
space.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, that's when you
Oh.
know it's about to happen.
Yeah, no, I know. Or like when like you close your eyes and you start seeing the circles, like, it's the worst experience ever because it's like as soon as you start seeing the circles, it's coming. Like you just know any minute, like it's almost like your body is telling you you cannot go to sleep until you relieve all of this shit from your body. So
Yeah, there was another time when I was doing something, and then all of a sudden I was like, whoa. And I was like, everything is yellow right now. And then I threw up for like 5 hours straight.
Oh
and
my
I thought I was
goodness.
going to have to go to the ER.
Goodness
I know.
Lord. All right, let's see here. The Devil's Eyes asked Braden and Destiny, which Halloween movie do you think is the most mess for a Halloween movie? Halloween Kills, Halloween Resurrection, Halloween 5, or Halloween 2 Rob Zombie? Well, I know Destiny loves Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, so that's immediately out of the question for her. For me, it's Resurrection. For me, I fucking hate Halloween Resurrection. I'd rather watch Halloween 5 over that bullshit, even though there are some issues. There's plenty that I'm going to be talking about with 5 on the channel within like the next like couple weeks. But, yeah, my opinion is Halloween Resurrection.
I would probably agree. Halloween Resurrection. But I still like Halloween Resurrection. I still have fun with it.
Yeah.
So I don't hate it. But I don't know. I think Halloween Resurrection is definitely a mess. But Halloween Kills is also definitely a mess. And I really like Halloween 5 because I grew up loving that movie. And like you said, I love Rob Zombie's Halloween too. I almost want to say Kills just because it's still so new. But like I think Halloween Kills is definitely better than Resurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, in terms of story, I fucking hate to say it, but Resurrection actually kind of has a story base to it. Like it has like a group of kids. They're going into Myers' house. They've got the Dangertainment TV. They're making a TV show out of it, like a live reality internet version of the Michael Myers house. That's the story. That's it. And it has characters and all that shit. Michael Myers is in the house and he fucking kills them. That's what occurs live on TV. Halloween Kills actually doesn't have a story, but Halloween Resurrection, in my opinion, is still a mess in terms of like the script and just like the way shit plays out and how it basically takes out like the great ending that like the definitive ending of the franchise that ended with Halloween H2O with Laurie Strode successfully cutting Michael's head off, and then boom, the credits start rolling, and that was it. So. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't like Resurrection, but it actually does. I hate to say it. It actually does have a better story than Halloween Kills. Like, in terms of structure, it does. But yeah, like I could see people that are watching this later just like, ooh, I'm gonna fucking get them right now. Like, the people are coming after our heads now. Like, they ever see me at a convention. Yeah. Well, you maybe because you said Halloween Kills is a mess. So, like,
It is.
there you go. You ever like someone's gonna come up to you at a convention, they're gonna be like, "Hey, freak," and you're gonna be like, "Well,
we're the freaks."
Hey, exactly. You could be like, "Hey, I am a freak. I'm a fear freak." I think that's the second cringiest thing I said tonight. What did I say before the show?
Oh God, I can't remember. Oh, something about put this in the.
Oh, I said oh my God, like we're literally I'm getting ready to click go live, and I was like, the chill session is officially in session.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh God. I hate myself. I genuinely hate myself with a passion. And everyone's like, why do you always self-doubt yourself? That's fucking why. That is exactly why that I always self-doubt myself, because
I
it is
say
just,
stuff like that.
yeah, because I say just god-awful stuff like that, and I dab, and I do all that shit. Like, you know, yeah, like I do like a quick dab. You do like the quick dab. I'm not going to do it right now, but, you know, hey.
Wrong kind of dab.
Aaron says, I have periods of being kind of sick of the Halloween franchise, but those are fleeting. I get right back in the mood soon after. Yeah, sometimes you just kind of got to step away from a franchise, and then you have to, you know, come back. I did think that it was very weird that, what do you call it? That Blumhouse decided to announce 2 movies at once. Like, while yes, it gave fans something to be excited about, I thought it was a very wise, or not very wise, I think it was very ballsy, I should say, to not announce 1 but 2 movies, especially because they didn't know that COVID was going to be a thing to impact the box office with Halloween. So, you know.
Did you see what Jason Blum said about Paranormal Activity Next of Kin?
No.
He's pretty much like shitting on the movie. And it's
Didn't
like,
he fucking
dude.
produce it?
Exactly. Like, you, like.
And as far as I'm
Sir.
concerned, I'm pretty sure people liked that movie.
I liked it a lot. Like, yeah, it doesn't feel like your typical Paranormal Activity movie, but I really liked it. But, like, he produced it. And that just came out, like, last year.
Yeah.
It's new still. And he fucking pretty much, yeah. And I was like, and Christopher Landon wrote that.
And Christopher Landon and him still have a partnership. Like, they're still doing movies together.
Talk about ballsy.
Like, they're doing Arachnophobia. Like, they're doing the remake of Arachnophobia, which
And
I am
Happy Death
excited
Day.
to see. And maybe Happy Death Day 3, and maybe eventually down the line in the next couple of years, maybe we'll actually get that fucking crossover with Freaky and Happy Death Day, which I think would be awesome. Like, you know, I'm really rooting as a fan of those movies for something like that to happen, because I really do think that it could be a very fun crossover. I think it would be awesome for like the Blumhouse property and everything to kind of do something like that, and I'm just excited to see where that can potentially go. So, you know, yeah, I'm definitely excited for stuff like that. But that's weird that he was talking about, like, you know, some shit like on that, like, and he produced it.
I know, like what the fuck?
It's like, why? It's the script comes across your desk before anything gets approved. Like, you have to read the script of the movie that you're producing, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Like, yeah, like everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but that's like, I don't know. That's like if someone, which is not even the same thing, because like Sonic is not my company, you know. But if someone's like, hey, like, what's good from here? And I'm like, nothing. Everything's shit. Like, that's kind of weird, because like, I work there. Even if I think it's shit, I'm still gonna be like, you know, try this. But for him to say that when it's his company and he produced it, I'm like, that's kind of weird. Like, yeah, maybe he doesn't like the movie, but to sit there and say it's like terrible, it's like, well, it feels so bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, then why did you produce it if you thought it was going to be bad? Because, I mean, people, again, actually like that movie. I actually haven't seen Next of Kin yet. I've heard good things about it, though. But, you know, yeah, that's
I
so
liked it.
weird.
It's
so
on Paramount
weird.
Plus.
I do know that. I need to get Paramount Plus because Orphan First Kill comes out in a couple
I thought you
weeks,
had mine.
Do I have yours?
I gave it to you for Scream 5.
Oh,
Remember?
well,
And you logged in?
that was a long time ago.
Oh. You can use mine if you want to.
Actually, it didn't work. Remember, because I had to try. I had to rent it because I had to spend $5 extra, even though I bought the Blu-ray. And I guess what I could have done is I could have just opened the Blu-ray and used the digital code, that I didn't think about. Like I could have went to the web, like, you know, so it was just a mess. I was pre-gaming. I was pretty much hammered as we entered that stream. So, you know.
Okay. Well, you can try it again, and
I
you
will
can use mine if you want to.
I will definitely try.
Because I still use your HBO Max.
That's fine by me. So, you know, like HBO Max isn't going to be around much longer, it seems anyway. So, you know,
better watch what I can while I can.
Better watch what you can. Apparently, they've been slowly starting to just shovel some stuff off of the fucking streaming service anyway, like without saying anything. Like there were some things that I saw on the streaming service last week, and then I signed in the next day, and like plop, it's gone. Like,
oh no!
So
I'm gonna go through tonight and see what they got before everything gets taken off.
Yeah, I mean, well, you could still use it up until it's all gone. So, you know. Mike Johnson says, how cool would that be, Braden Destiny and chat, if they played Halloween 2018 and Kills on AMC Fear Fest this year, since Halloween ends is this year? I mean, it could be a thing, you know, like maybe they'll start playing. I think that it's like there's like a rule to like where you have to like a movie has to be out for like 4 years or something like that before you can start playing it on Fear Fest. I don't know. Like I don't know if that's a thing or if I'm just making that up in my mind, or if it's just the fact that maybe growing up watching movies, it's like I had thought that, like, because I saw Rob Zombie's Halloween in the theater. That was the first like big Halloween movie I saw in the theater. It was a packed. I remember seeing that movie on the big screen opening weekend. It was a fucking packed house. It was like sold out. It was huge, and I remember like there was like a scene like where the theater was so silent. And me and my buddy were in 6th grade, and we were just enjoying every bit of it, you know. It was so silent, and my dad, he's that guy to like try and scare everybody, and he screamed in the theater, and I saw people's popcorn like, you know, jump up, like, you know, because they got scared. So it was awesome. And I don't think I remember wanting that to be on Fear Fest. Granted, I got that for Christmas that year because it came out in December right before Christmas, and I found it in my stocking on Christmas morning, and it was awesome. So what do you call it? But that wasn't on AMC Fear Fest, I don't think, for at least 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you know, again, I could be wrong on that. It would be really cool to include it in their Halloween lineup for sure, but you know, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm making up rules because I don't fucking know. Maybe they will.
I don't know if I ever watched it on Fear Fest. I remember watching it on Spike. I would see it on the Spike channel, which was pretty cool because it wasn't like toned down or anything.
I was going to say Spike is like, you can pretty much fucking play everything that you want on it, right?
Yeah, they're like, I can't remember what cut it was, but I remember all the cussing and all the gore and stuff, everything was still there. Yeah. So I always thought it was pretty cool. It's like, ooh.
Oh, that is.
Get to hear the cuss words.
Yeah, you could definitely hear that. Blu-ray Addict says, who is your guys' favorite director? This doesn't have to be horror either. Like, this is just like, who's your favorite director?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I have one.
My favorite director is Quentin Tarantino. I love his films. I mean, I just think that they're always unique, and I like how every ending of a Quentin Tarantino movie is literally fucking, it just ends with a bang. Tarantino is a legend. Love him. I've got a list of like top favorite directors, you know, that does include Christopher Nolan, John Carpenter. Jordan Peele is definitely starting to make his way like up. Peele's in like my top 10, but like he's like starting to make his way like up to a certain level to like maybe number 5 on a list of like 5 directors. I'm definitely curious to see what he's gonna do because like he has 3 movies, and you know, Tarantino, he's got 9 movies. Nolan has like a fucking whole cascade of them, like, you know, and I mean Inception is Nolan's fucking masterpiece, so you know, it's amazing. But yeah, I love Quentin Tarantino. Tyler Jefferson says, what would you think of a Halloween film in the Halloween franchise that is set in the year 2030 and 2040?
No.
Well, I mean, eventually that's where the franchise is going to go.
Yeah, but not like, I don't want anything like set in the future like that, you know?
Like
If it was
anything,
2030, then fine. But like, I don't know. I guess 2030 wouldn't be that bad because it's like not too far away. But like 2040, no.
what are you saying? You don't want to see Michael Myers in like a flying car or something like that, and just like come down and like fucking swoop someone with it? Like,
Absolutely not.
you don't want to see him just like get in and just like be like flying in like Star Wars and like start shooting guns at people. Like, well,
No,
Star Wars is a
because then
long
I would
time
watch
ago.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So technically, we're
Of
bringing
course.
Star Wars now into the modern, world. And Michael's just gonna snag a Christine like flying car and swoop down, and then their guts are just gonna be on the windshield wipers and everything. Oh man,
Perfect.
that would be that would definitely be crazy. Um, let's see here. What other who else we got? What other questions y'all got? Keep these good questions coming. I'm liking them. Liking them a lot. Greg Harris says, got my Haddonfield Nightmare in the mail today. Thanks, bro. Can't wait for my special boy. Hey, you enjoy your Blu-ray, man. Thank you so much for being a supporter of the Haddonfield Nightmare. We hope that you will back the sequel, which we will be talking about more here in the future. Also, by the way, there's a few people that did order Blu-rays that I still have to hold on to because, like, I made a big mistake. If people that are looking to fund a movie, please learn from this. Make sure you update if you're giving out perks, shipping addresses. I waited until like the third campaign of like 5 campaigns that we did for Haddonfield to put shipping address information on there. So I've had to personally reach out to various people. There are 5 people in the final pre-production campaign I'm still waiting to hear back from. If you are one of those people, you should have gotten updates, and I've been trying to get a hold of you regarding your car's extended warranty, okay? So
Answer the phone.
Please answer the goddamn phone or answer the email so I can get a hold of you so I can ship you your gosh dang Blu-ray. Like, otherwise I'm just going to be fucking holding on to them, or I'm going to have to wait until like the next one. But I literally have emailed you at least 4 times and I've posted in the update section. I got so sick of it, I just posted in the update section the list of people. So just fucking get a hold of me if you can, so I can ship your damn thing. Thank you. That is thank you for coming to my TED Talk, everybody. Here I see a
First
super
world
chat here. I
problems.
see a super chat here in the house from who we got. Gosh, man, you guys are awesome. I'm seeing a lot of comments coming through now. Brock, what's up, buddy? How are you? Braden / Destiny. What is your most underrated horror film of all time? Brock actually asked something very similar last night on BAT Live. He was asking what's a movie that I would actually consider, what's a movie that is overrated that I would actually consider garbage. But tonight it's what's the most underrated horror film of all time. Brock, you're coming in with some really good questions, man. Like, these are questions I actually have to like think about. I see Destiny, you're thinking pretty hard right now.
I am. I have one that I love. I know it's not that good, but I think more people should watch Hack-O-Lantern.
Hack-O-Lantern?
Hack-O-Lantern, yes.
Okay.
80s slasher set on Halloween.
Okay.
Cult. Satanic stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. You know what? I don't see enough people giving it love. But it's a movie I was obsessed with when I was a kid. Freddie versus Jason. I don't see enough people appreciating it that much. I fucking love that movie. I think it's got a good story to it. I think that it's a ass ton of fun. I know that it was probably popular around that time, but I don't think people appreciate it as much as they should, like I do. Like, if anybody is like, I will sit down and watch it for like a feel good type of movie, like, and just watch Freddie and Jason beat the fuck out of each other at the end. Like, I mean, it's just a great movie. I love that film. I've always loved that film. I am one of those big supporters that I hope to God we eventually see like a reboot or a retelling or a sequel with Freddie and Jason together on the big screen again. And I know I'm not alone. I know I've done videos on this in the past. I am a big supporter of it, and I will do whatever it takes. Like if there's ever an opportunity to help fund it, I will definitely jump on it because I want to see it again so badly. But now I would like them to bring Freddie and Jason in first, so we can kind of get used to who's playing them, and then have those actors face off against each other in an epic cinematic battle for the ages. You know.
I think that Jamie Campbell Bower should play Freddie.
Oh, is that the guy that plays Vecna in Stranger Things? I love how you weren't going to help me with that. You're just like, you're going to figure it out. So
I knew where it was going. I think he would do great though. He has the voice.
He does.
He did 8-9 hours of prosthetics, so he did that. So I think
I feel like that would be something like almost kind of like Bill Skarsgård, a younger guy playing Pennywise. Like Bill Skarsgård is like, I think he was like 26, 27 when he got the role of Pennywise, and now I think that this actor's like right around that age to where I think that he could actually be a good Freddy. So
absolutely.
I'd be happy. I'd be happy with that casting choice. I definitely wouldn't be upset. And I mean, Stranger Things season 4, he could already add to his resume, and all of Hollywood knows it's basically a big homage to Nightmare on Elm Street anyway.
Exactly.
So, he's already technically playing the Freddy role in that, and his long fucking hand with those long ass fingers is like the fucking knives. So you might as well just fucking cast him. So where's the casting director at for the next Nightmare movie? Fucking hire this man now.
Seriously, I feel like he has like the body type of like Robert Englund. Like I feel like they would have like a good sort of similar, like it's not Robert Englund, but it feels sort of like he's still there. I feel like he would just do a great Freddy.
Oh, I agree 100%. Let's hear. Good Reel says horror idea: Sonic Massacre. Destiny plays a psycho Sonic worker and kills customers, and then her tagline is "This is how you Sonic."
That's pretty funny.
That is actually kind of funny. Like that can be like one of those like horror comedies. Like you kill someone, you're like, "This is how you Sonic, bitch."
Bitch. That would be pretty funny because because there's like questions in Killer Flicks, like name a horror movie that like has your occupation in it, and the only one I've ever seen close enough to it is the original Prom Night, because like the blonde-headed girl who's like the mean girl and then the bully, they go to a restaurant that looks like Sonic. It has people, you park there and they bring out your food to you. So we need more representation, all I can name is fucking Prom Night.
I mean, hey, there you fucking go. There's the movie idea. Let's start writing it. We're gonna co-write it and then we'll make it. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're gonna get the co-writing credits.
Sick.
We're gonna be able to see what dialogue you come up with. So. Hey, Brettman already helped you out with a line. One of your lines is "This is how you Sonic." So now you just kind of got to fill in some stuff before that. Or you could just be a mute. You can be like a mute woman that doesn't say anything, and the whole script is just other characters saying shit.
No. I like to talk too much.
Yeah, you'd actually want to say stuff. Like, literally would call action, and you'd be like, wait, what?
What?
Wait, hold on. Is that when I go? Is that when I'm good to go? Like, okay. Could we bring in someone new, please? No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding, Destiny. I told you all the time that I think that you'd be really great at working in movies. So, let's see here. Robert Long says, so now we actually have some versus comments here. So we've got Leatherface versus Batman. I'm going with Batman. Batman's whooping Leatherface's ass. Sorry, Leatherface fans.
Yeah.
I'm going with Batman.
Yeah.
Batman's got a fucking suit of armor on, and the whatever he's gonna wear, that fucking chainsaw ain't gonna get through it, and then he's just gonna fucking punch Leatherface's head off. It's gonna
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's like stealthy, you know. He's like agile. He can like move. I feel like Leatherface isn't like that. Like,
yeah, Leatherface is big, like he's muscular and stuff, but I mean, Batman is fucking. He's got a particular set of skills for people like you, you know. I'm Batman. Wolverine versus Batman. Well, I mean, I'm going Batman. I love Batman. Batman's my favorite superhero ever. So I gotta say, even though Wolverine's got the fucking claws that comes out of his fucking hands, and his like body is made of metal, I feel like Batman has the brains though to figure out how to beat Wolverine. So, you know, Batman wins again. He wins again. Let's see here. Got another super chat from Brock here. Thank you so much, Brock. Braden Destiny, if you were an actor cast as the lead in a movie and asked/expected to do nude scenes, would you be okay or against this? Explain. I think we talked about this in the past. I think you said you'd be okay with it.
yeah, I would. I guess it depends on like the context of like the scene, you know. But I would. I definitely would.
Yeah, I mean, I would too. Like, it would depend on the context of, you know, the script, and kind of like if it was like anything 50 Shades style, I don't know if I'd say yes to it, because like that'd just be like super weird. And I mean, like we talked about this last week when we were talking about X too. Like, I just feel like I feel like that, like the way that they all work together and everything, and the way that the cast had good chemistry and all that shit, like I feel like that would definitely, like, I'd feel comfortable with that, because like they had to do, like, you know, they had to work with a coach, and they had to, you know, work on stuff like that. It would all just kind of depend. But like, I know the 50 Shades experience, they didn't have great chemistry, and they were just kind of like thrown in a room full of people, and they were just like, I guess, expected. I mean, they're professionals, but even as professionals, it's like there's only a certain level you can go to like feel comfortable in an environment like that, especially when you have like a whole like room full of people watching you perform this. So like it would depend on the context, but I would.
Yeah, and it would definitely, I guess, depend on like who. If it's just like, I don't know, like a skinny dipping scene or whatever, like fine. Or if it's like a solo nude scene, like whatever. But if it's something with a partner, it also would depend like on the partner. Just because like I saw something today with Florence Pugh, they're talking about like sex scenes and stuff, and she said, you know, like she wants her scene partner to just like go for it, you know, to make it feel more like believable. You don't want someone who's going to be like awkward about it, because then it just makes it weird. You just want someone who will also just like, you know, just do your job.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it's just kind of got to be like, you know, I feel like that you gotta make sure that like you're in a good environment for stuff like that. But let's see here. Aaron Cook says, Braden Destiny, have either of you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? I have not yet. I've heard phenomenal things about it though. I definitely do want to check it out. You know, I mean, the cast of that movie I've heard is crazy awesome. So I definitely want to check that out. Chasing Dream, what's up? How is it going? Devil's Eye says, Braden, which movie is better, Freddy versus Jason or Alien versus Predator? I'm going with Freddy versus Jason. I like it more. I think it's more fun. It's more gory. It's got a honest to God better story. There are some things, and eventually I'm going to talk about the Alien franchise on the channel when we lead up to whatever's going on with Alien and everything, and I'll cover Alien versus Predator. There are just some things in that script. I mean, there are some things in both scripts that are just kind of like, you know, whatever. But I like Freddy versus Jason more, and I was just more obsessed with it as a kid. And they came out like a year apart. Freddy versus Jason was 2003, and AVP was 2004. So, you know, let's see here. Batman versus Jason. Who you going with on this, Destiny?
I don't know. Maybe Jason?
Maybe on this one.
Maybe. Okay.
If it's
I think
zombie
it depends.
Jason.
Exactly. That's where I was going
Zombie
with it.
Jason, Batman's fucked. I'm sorry.
Human Jason.
Yeah, human Jason. I think that Batman's gonna have the upper hand on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah. Looks like we're coming to an end on questions here, guys. We've been streaming here for about an hour, 15 minutes, which is just over what we normally go, unless we're doing like watch-alongs and stuff. I do see here Freddy versus Batman. I'm gonna say Freddy. If Freddy
has the upper hand.
If Freddy is in his full power and can be in Batman's dream, oh, it's Freddy, fucking 100%. But if this is Batman and he pulls Freddy out of his dream and he's like, if Batman's the hero, it's Batman. Like,
Batman, yeah.
Let's be real. Mia says, who's a 90s teen movie actor that you'd like to see in a horror movie?
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
I feel like all the ones I'm thinking of are in horror movies.
I literally feel like that, like the same thing. Who's the guy that plays Agent Cody Banks?
In what?
Have you Agent Cody Banks? It's like a movie. I don't think he's ever been in a horror movie. Agent Cody Banks. Frankie Muniz. I feel like
he was in Stay Alive.
Was he actually?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen Stay Alive. So interesting. Okay, yeah. Then I don't know. I really don't know. So
me either, because the first person I thought of was Alicia Silverstone, which she's been in horror movies. Then I thought of Liv Tyler, who was literally in The Strangers. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, there goes that. So I'd have to think.
Mia, what's your answer?
Yeah, Mia, what is your answer? Is definitely my question. So, in the meantime, Aaron says Batman could win in the battle, but does Jason ever die? And that's what we said. It depends on if it's zombie Jason or human Jason.
Yeah.
To determine that. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, well, I think we're going to wrap it up here for the night. Thank you guys so much for an awesome Q&A session. You guys have been awesome as always. Love how this chat, we never have any issues in our chat, except when the sex bots come, and eventually they're just going to take over the world. So, you know, like it's just
prepare for that.
It's going to be a sex bot city everywhere you go. So, you know, that would be interesting, right? Like,
kind of sounds fun.
Destiny's like, what world do we have to paint to make that happen? So,
yeah.
You know,
why is it not already happening?
Like, I know, right? Like, just like public everything, just public, like, you know, because why the fuck not? Could be a lot of fun. But Tyler here says, Destiny, have you ever been to the city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania?
I've never even been to Pennsylvania. No, I've only been to Ohio, that way.
Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio.
Dang.
Yeah. Not fun.
Aaron says, I need some sex bots in my life.
Maybe next week they'll show up.
Maybe next week. Maybe we just dawned the start of the sex bots
revolution.
It's all gonna start coming to true life and everything. So, you know, Destiny's already going to be praying for that tonight. She's going to be like, can we please just get the sex bots out?
Can we please? Yeah.
I'm going to do the same thing. I want to live in a world like that too. The fuck?
The fuck?
I can literally walk. I mean, I can do that now. I'd get arrested, but I can like walk out on my balcony kind of like Will Ferrell does in the movie Get Hard. Like he literally, it's so funny. like his curtain, it's like automatic. It like opens and he's like doing his stretches and he's like butt ass naked, and literally his fucking yard keeper's right there as he's like fucking like doing like his like morning stretches right by his window. Brock with one more super chat for the night, and then we are going to go ahead and close it out. Actually, I'll answer Blu-ray Addict too. Last question: have either of you seen Alice, Sweet Alice? It's a horror movie with Brooke Shields. I have not. I'll have to look that up and see if it's on anything. Actually, let's look it up right now. I always say, "Oh, I have to look it up." Like I can't just look it up right now. Alice, Sweet Alice. No, I have not seen this. What's it on? It's from 1976, so this is like an older slasher. Watch on Prime Video. You can rent it for 99 cents. So if you wanted to rent it, I'll have to check this out. I like the 70s slashers, so I actually might have to do this for sure. And then last question of the night, and then no more questions. This is like I feel like casino. What the fuck?
Like a dealer?
A dealer. There you go. Like you see, look, you didn't have to tell me. I knew it. I feel like a dealer. No more bets. Like, you know, what's your guys' favorite horror film of the year so far? Mine is X. Right now, it's between X and The Black Phone. I want to watch both of them again for me to kind of determine which one kind of takes like the cake. It's between X and The Black Phone. I'm probably gonna go with X though because it's got a lot of great horror like slasher elements to it. So that's probably what I'm gonna say for now. Is it's more than likely gonna be X. And Destiny, yours?
X.
That's until Pearl comes out next month. So we're gonna see. We'll see which one's better.
We'll see.
I don't think it's gonna be better than X, but I could be wrong. I still haven't even fucking watched the trailer for it. Haven't even watched the trailer for it yet. So maybe I'll just kind of go in blind. But okay, guys, Destiny, what you got coming up this week that people can look forward to?
Friday, Brett and I will be on Return of the Living Fletch channel. We'll be doing a Child's Play ranking, including the Chucky TV series. But besides that, nothing.
Oh, heck yeah. That's definitely going to be fun. Child's Play, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh my God, twins.
Yeah, right. So, and then with me tomorrow, Halloween 3 kill ranking will be out. That should be a fun one to do, even though like the kills are some of them are more subtle than Halloween 2's. So that'll be a fun one to do. Then Friday, I may have a new Halloween Ends video coming, and then I'm pretty much done for the week. On Monday, we continue our Halloween review series with Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. And Menelect, since you sent in a super chat, we do have to answer this question. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. We've got, do either of you enjoy werewolf movies? I do. I think I like The Wolfman, and I actually like The Wolfman from 2010. So, you know, I'm a big fan of that film. I enjoy werewolf movies a lot. Van Helsing is my favorite Frankenstein, Dracula, and werewolf movie all in one. I definitely love it. So, have you ever seen Van Helsing, Destiny?
No.
You got to watch it this year. I'd actually love to talk about that movie. It is such a damn fun movie. And I think that you'd actually get a kick out of it. It has Hugh Jackman in it and Kate Beckinsale. Both of them are great, and it's got a ton of action and everything. So, but it's a great, it's like a great not creature feature. It's just a great universal monster movie. So, yeah. But
I like werewolf movies for the most part. I haven't seen a lot, but like Ginger Snaps is my favorite. I love Ginger Snaps.
I haven't seen that. I'll have to watch that then.
That's a good one to watch or talk about for October because it's set around like Halloween.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely have to watch that. And then maybe we could add that to our fall lineup, you know.
Yeah.
We're currently developing our plan now for the upcoming fall. So we will have more about that soon. Next week, I believe we're talking about Orphan. So next week we're doing Orphan, and the following week we're covering Orphan First Kill. So got 2 very exciting weeks coming up. Very much looking forward to it. And thank you guys so much as always for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon. And if you guys like this, don't forget to join this channel on its journey to 10,000 subscribers. We're getting super close, guys. And we will see you guys next week on Fear Freaks. Have a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you guys soon.
Bye.